Alrighty, welcome to Fitness. It is Tuesday. I'm going to get set up here for the military process. More glorious day in the USA. Follow our videos. Right now is open because it's here, so that's a good thing. I shouldn't have to water my garden tomorrow. And so far, and this pile down here. Yeah, you can't see it. So I'm gonna get set up here for some military process. And see how heavy I go today? Not sure. I am feeling the workout from yesterday, which is good. So when you feel a workout, it means that you got a good workout. Let's get this adjusted. I want to bring it over here a little bit more. There we go. I don't know what these ladies 35s in. Nobody wants them here. Actually, a member of the 35 pounds. A guy really started this gym. I didn't order any 35s. Correctly stated that there's no need to buy a weight that really doesn't need to be used. And in a commercial gym, you really don't need to use it. But you just use a 25 and a 10. Now, my gym at home, I got 6 35-pound weights. And I hate to use them, I just acquired them. They didn't cost me anything. I think one came with a set I bought, and the other ones were kind of freebies. But if I use those, you almost have to explain, okay, this is not a 25, it's a 35. And then there was a gym in Missouri, Iron Warrior Fitness. Warrior Fitness, I think it's Warrior Fitness there in Lorain, Missouri. And they actually had 2 45-pound plates that were the size of 35s. And because I was hurting for having enough plates to do 405, I had to actually point that out. That these that look like 35s, but they're actually 45s. So most of my lifts, I will do the 25 and 2 10s. Now, when I start doing more than 405, I'll probably have to either bring those 2 45s back in from the outside, which I think I'll do, and I'll just take the 35s out there, which I'll think will be the better thing to do. So after that one rack I have outside, I think I'll pull 2 of those 45-pounders and bring them down to the basement. It'll be on my get-to list. It means you don't have to remind me every 6 months. I will get to it. So I got 95 up here now. I go to work after this. It seems to be the way I was doing it. I was originally going to go to the gym after work, but the energy level's not there. So sometimes you just have to make adjustments. And then this morning was the first time I didn't get a delivery job that I accepted, so I was home extra early. So I did get, I think I got a good 6-7 hours sleep today. It's hard to sleep during the day. It's hard to sleep on that with the wife. She's having a hard time sleeping. Pretty much I don't like third shift. So 95, let's walk. add more weight. So, still kind of trolly out there in my one video. It's still doing pretty well. It's still doing pretty well. Happy. It's slowing down, but still, it's maybe some decent money this month. I won't say it till next month, but it'll be coming after I'm done with all my vacations, but it will be helpful. So I got 145 loaded up now. There we go. Give me some water, wipe down the bar, and get ready for the next set. Alrighty, 145. Feels good. So good. Ugh. All right, 165. Good stuff. Good stuff. Heavy weight, but that's what you gotta do if you wanna remain strong. No matter how old you are, you gotta keep pushing weights. I've been doing it for 50 years now. 64 years old, people ask, well, how'd you get so strong? I stayed strong. I got strong earlier, and then I kept working out. And that's what you gotta do. You just gotta keep pushing yourself, and there's gonna be dips, you know, and valleys and that. Some days I'm not gonna be as strong as others. You know, I went through a period of almost over a year where my bench struggled, but I'm back at it again. And that's just the mentality you have to have. You gotta be constantly back at it. So let's throw some more weight on. Alrighty, here comes the nerd lift. 185. It's like 1802 strength, according to first edition AD&D. And something Gary Gygax didn't think he could do after the age of 50. I'm over 60. So all factors have changed. Still heavy. All right, so probably bump up to 195 next. Alrighty, 195. On that much weight. Okay, here goes the big lift, 215. I think I figured out last time is like, let's see, there's 15 and 20, that's 35, 10, 11, it's like 18, almost 18/12. So, let's get her done. Slow and steady gets her done. That's a strict thrust. There's no ounce. That's about as strict as they come. All right, time for a burnout. All right, so I'm gonna do my burnout at 195. And then to be off to the grocery store and off to work. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. It's kind of like my week goes. And that's why I probably live so hard for a weekend, although I probably will be working at least one day this weekend, if not both. But we got a lot of product to run, and unless we make significant headway by tomorrow, I don't see any way around it. So, and I can use the extra cash. Just, you're trading freedom for income when it's the weekend. Monday through Friday, it's a job. But when I do the Saturday or Sunday, now I'm trading. I'm trading my free time to make some income. What I try to do is have other sources, this is being one of them, but a very small source of income. I have my delivery job because I've got full control that I can turn it off at any time. But for the first time, I didn't take a job yesterday morning because there wasn't a good one that came up. That's been a first in a long time. I hate to do that because I like to be at least heading back home and making some cash. So I was going to do what we have to do. I owe, it's off to work I go. So 195. I would call that I did push the muscles pretty hard. I did want more, but this felt heavy today. And you have days like that, but you still press as many as you can. And if you didn't get as many as you want, you run back up there and knock them out. I need 2 more. Almost 2. Woo. Rough day today. No reason, not sleep. I got good dinner. It just happens these days. So, back to the drawing board. Remember, even a slightly disappointing workout is still a workout. You still get benefits from it. And you just come back the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Constantly, just get in the gym and lift.